Hello. Just testing the audio here. Just testing the audio here. Haja. Do. Good morning, everyone. I am not ignoring you. I am just kind of getting everything settled in. Man, I remember the time when I had a bit of a light stream. No, what is that? Light stream. Yes, I had light stream and I had like starting soon pages and uh, be right back pages. I really need to start doing that again if I want to start streaming some more. This is actually I might be mistaken, but this might be the shortest interval between streams I've ever had. Usually, or there was that time where I was playing through a bunch of PlayStation network games, and I was going pretty regularly then, but not. It was a different game each stream, so I don't know if that counts. This is the first time that I've streamed, or I had a stream planned ahead. There you go. Because the last time I did a stream, it was the kind of end-ish part of Immortals of Avium, and I had everything. I had pre-planned that from the night before, which helps massively. As long as the thing is, because I'm streaming so early in the morning, uh, um, the if I get everything all set up by the time that I wake up, at least I just have to sit down with my coffee, good morning, and start streaming. Otherwise, if it's not all set up there, sometimes I get lazy and all I want to do is just sluggishly play other video games. So that's why. Oh, there's people on the chat already. Sir Robe, good morning to you, sir. Real, good morning as well. Sorry, I'm not used to people being on chat so soon. Good morning to you guys. I'm still kind of getting everything set up here. We're playing Atlas Fallen. How is everyone's morning today? It's 5:45 here where I am. I was up till midnight last night with the family. So I'm a little sleepy, and 4 a.m. Okay. Why? I always notice you're up kind of at similar times as myself, Sarobi. So you're either a night owl or you're just an early riser like me. You too. Oh, whiskey. I cannot drink whiskey. Real. It's not. It's not my drink of choice. Is that just on the rocks, or do you mix it with something? I think if I mixed it with something, it would be a little more uh, palatable. Is that the word? Is that the word that we're using? Palatable. There you go. Booty boop boo. Booty boop boo. Oh, thanks guys for saying hi on the stream. So I bought this game last night. So here's the story behind my decision to purchase this game. I had a tattoo done yesterday, as if you follow my threads or if you're on threads with me. I got a tattoo done yesterday, and it ended up being way less than what the artist quoted it to be. So she was like, she said it was gonna be 4 hours, and she had an hourly rate, and she booked me in from from noon to 4 is what she said. Which, I mean, I expected it to not be that expensive or not take that long, because 4 hours for three small Lego figures, I felt like she was just like overestimating, but whatever. So I came in with a budget for what I wanted my tattoo to be, and she ended up taking, I think she took 2.5 hours to do the whole thing, when she said it would take her 4. It was probably even less than 2.5 hours. It was maybe like more like 2 hours 15 or whatever. So I had a bit of cash left over. So that's what. No, real. I wasn't able to buy any vinyl after. Although I do have something here. If you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it on cam, but I have this, which is a Pantera vinyl that I had no idea I bought, which is typical of me when it comes to purchasing. I know that I've seen it before. I know where I bought it, when I did. I know which store I saw it in, but I don't actually remember actually buying it. I was going through my, and I don't have lots. I don't even have lots of vinyl. I have, like, in my shelf here, down here, if you notice, only one little square is dedicated to vinyl records. The rest are just CDs, and even now I have one that I don't recall purchasing. It's actually funny. I'll tell you another story about yesterday. There was this guy in the store, and he was buying comic books, and we were both at the counter and we were chatting, and he is like me, only with comic books. He was telling me about how he would like dive into these used comic book stores, and he would pull a few and buy them and then go home and realize that he already had these issues somewhere And I'm like that with my music. I'm like that with my CDs, in that sometimes, because I'll only ever buy used CDs when collecting. If it's a new album, I'll buy it. But if it's an older album, if I can find it used, I'll buy it used. So it has happened multiple times in the past where I buy something, I'll go home and then go, oh crap, I already own this, because I don't really listen to them. I have most of my music uh, digitally. But anyway, I saw the tat looks good. Thank you. I love it. It's so there's three. I'll tell you the story here. Uh, it's three Lego figures because it's for my three kids, and it's this thing. Like, in a way, it's this. So let's see if I can see the. So as you can see, there's are three Lego figures with my kids' names. And I figured if there was anything that I would get of them, I didn't want to get their names, and I'm not the big fan of realist portraits when it comes to tattoos, although I can appreciate when they're really, really well done. Most of my vinyl was inherited from my dad when he passed last year. My condolences. Probably a couple hundred or so since he got here. Probably 100 myself. Oh man, that's why I have rules. First off, condolences on your dad. But I'm happy that he was able to pass along some of his prized possessions to you. Um, my late dad, he passed away last year too. He also had lots of vinyl records, but him and my mom broke up, and one of the things she did was throw out all of his stuff. I'm so sad because he had a Superman soundtrack, like those 1970s Superman soundtracks on vinyls. He had a Sesame Street vinyl soundtrack on vinyl. Oh man, I wish I got those. I wish I was able to salvage those before she went on a tear and started flinging them at the wall. Hey. So yeah. So in regards to vinyls, uh, you just do unironic. You should just do AM podcast Q&As. Oh, I want to do a podcast. It's funny you should say that, Sarobi. You should. I made an Instagram account, and it's a private account. Like, no one's following it, and I don't really open it that much. But it's an Instagram account. It's a photo of me and two of my friends, and it's in the bio is the official Instagram account of our future podcast. So think, yeah, you're psychic. We have a thing. Me and Sarobi, we have this thing. We're connected, you and I. Hey, let's do it. I mean, we're up at the same time. We're up early mornings anyway. And it's the only time that I get to chat this loudly at home without someone interrupting me. So if you're ever, do you follow Sarobi Badabu? Do you follow on Threads that girl Shoko? Anyway, I follow her on Threads, and we've interacted a few times, and she just started a podcast, and I listened to her pilot episode. It's really fun. She was just shooting the shit with her friend, just chatting away, and I think that's my type of podcast, is the ones that two flips in a mic. That also sounds like a rap album, but I'm down. That sounds like that will be the name of our first album as well. Real. One reason I was able to keep a lot of the stuff is because I cleaned out this whole place. Yes, my I was already in Canada when my dad passed away. Uh, so I was not able to save any of those vinyls. Um, so going back to that, I was gonna say I have rules when it comes to buying vinyl. It has to be, a special edition one. Either it's gotta be either a variant color, a limited run, or a re-release, a first-time release, and I do that just so that it limits it automatically limits the amount of vinyls I am able to purchase, because otherwise I'll be like, repurchasing everything that I own on CD on vinyl, and that's dangerous. That's too much money that I do not have. So I will get to this game here in a second. I'm just going to quickly say hi to the Threads gang. Gang. And then we'll get this game started. Hey, Real, what time is it where you are? There you go. Oh man, I still feel. I don't know if you guys are competitive with each other. So what, I've been focusing on creators who lift others up because those are the people I want around. I mean, it's because I follow people. Do. Ooh. Sometimes I feel bad posting so many things all at once. 6:57. Oh yeah, I was just asking you about the time where you are. Um, I seem to have finally found when I started my Twitch account during the kind of mid-pandemic, just as a way to have a hobby. I was also streaming at odd times like this, but no one was ever around. But it seems like I finally found my kind of community of people who are awake at the same time as me. Because back then I used to stream and there was barely anyone there, and you can't blame them. If I'm streaming at 4 a.m., what do you expect? Pat. Hey, Beast Race, what are your thoughts on the vinyl behind me? Are you a fan of that band? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Jesus Christ, you guys are early wakers. They are a classic, and I never even heard of this one. So it's an outtakes. It's an outtakes release. So it has like different mixes of certain songs, some live versions, some early kind of demo versions of certain songs. Yeah, an instrumental version of one song. Yeah. I don't think I've ever listened to it, and I probably know why. It's because I do most of my listening in my car, And so what happens is if it's a vinyl that I can't rip onto my phone or my can't rip onto my computer, then it's hard to. I, I like the snake cover. How are we doing there, classic? I don't sleep. You do seem to be like awake all the time, Surobi. I like the snake cover. I know it's kind of like a sketched version of their Trend Kill. So the Trend Kill album that they have has a snake on the cover, but it's a photo of a snake, and it looks like they traced it and turned it into kind of like, I don't know if that's pencil art or charcoal art, but it looks really good. It looks quite excellent. Cerobi is a bot. You know what? I'm starting to think so. Like his Discord, he he's an AI. Jake Cerobi, just own up to it. You're an AI. I'm usually up at 6:30 every morning, so my body is used to waking up anyways. Yeah, like I've gotten used to waking up. It's true, we're on to you, Cerobi. Oh, that's smart. See, you got this. But you know what? That's what an AI would say. That's that's the first thing they would say. Of course, you deny it. Meep more. Okay, I'm gonna start this game. 3 people or 3? Yes, exactly. It's a collective AI. He's gonna. One of these days, the world is gonna end because of AI, and we're the first people to have fallen for it because of Sorobi. Alright, let's see if we can get this game began. This mic is a prop, it's not connected to anything. It balances out the table though, because the camera's on the other side and it's gonna tip over. It's one of these dollar store foldable chairs. Okay. What's the catch though? What's the catch if for everyone in the Discord? Like unwavering loyalty to you. Okay, fine. I've seen The Matrix. I was okay with it. Accept. Refuse. Ooh. Gameplay and HUD. Factors and frequency of hits. Auto mode. Right. Auto. I always appreciate games that is sitting in the corner. Isn't Asian dude and good organizational skills kind of redundant? Graphics mode. Huh? Okay. Racial nuance. Isn't that just like casual racism? Apply. So like I was saying, I had some No, my line got Oh, there you go. Demographics and statistics. Like I said earlier on, I was able to save a bunch of money on this tattoo, or I spent less than I expected. So I was able to finally get the Spider-Man 2 game. I don't know if I'll stream that. Lots of people have streamed that already. No one wants to see another Asian dude play Spider-Man. So I figured I would stream Atlas Fallen. And so this is, I asked online about stream quality, and lots of people told me just drop it down to 720p. PTB requires adapt to the encounters. Gauntlet Bearer. I like it when games try to be creative with a lot of things. Like, instead of just saying easy, normal, hard, they kind of give it names and so on. I appreciate that. Kind of shows you that they're putting effort into their work. So let's be a gauntlet bearer. You gotta stream it before you leak it. Which one? Spider-Man? Oh, look at that logo. Uh, maybe I don't think I'll do a full playthrough of Spider-Man, but maybe here and there I'll be able to stream it. Shirobi, go to sleep. Shirobi, go to sleep. Okay, let's do this.
Every grain of essence holds eternity. Just a small thing, but brimming with life.
9 hours. Wow. You're sleeping enough for
is not meant
all of
for
us
mortals.
here, Beast. We're fine.
It is meant for Thelos, the god who demands essence. So we oblige, as we have done for centuries, by pledging our lives to Thelos, by bowing our heads. But I will bow no longer. On the day the light dimmed, I set things in motion. I knew there would be fighting. I knew there would be death. The wraiths, enraged by the darkened sun, would take the innocent. But I took that bet. A gamble with a steep price. Hoping that they would awaken.
Oh, thank you for the gift there, Beast. Heck yo.
Where am I? What is this? This light. It calls me.
Oh, he looks like a Navi. No control. Control. There. Doesn't he kind of look like an avatar person? Whoa. Whoa. Thanks for the gift. So I've seen videos of this in combat. I mean combat, nope. I've seen combat clips of this game, but I don't really know what the story is all about. So I'm coming in blind when it comes to the story. So far, the graphics look good. I know this game is...
I am not alone. I can hear you.
I can hear
Hello?
you, but I don't. That's from Frozen. I think I only played for an hour. What are your initial thoughts on it though, Real? Like I'm already, you know, in terms of graphics, I like it. In terms of controls, I don't mind it. Oof. So far, the combat is weighty. So it ticks a lot of the boxes of the games that I enjoy. There. Movement feels clunky, combat is basic. I think fun factor is very important when it comes to games. It's one of the things that I look for the most. Like I'll forgive crappy graphics for a fun time, you know. Like I'll forgive a crappy story for a fun time, but clunky movement, ooh, that's something that kind of grates on me sometimes. So far, so good though. When it, from what I can tell, I was just gonna ask you guys: do you guys feel sometimes that you've been playing video games for so long, and there are some standard
I can hear you.
controls
Where
that
are
are
you?
just ingrained in your brain, like how clicking on the right stick locks onto enemies, like things like that. I always find it. Oh,
Curse this realm.
curse this realm is right. But yeah, I always feel like a veteran gamer when I do that. Just like assuming that certain buttons will do certain things. Whoa.
These creatures, they're trying to keep me here. No, someone is trying to keep me here. Wait, this is familiar. I have
Oh
been
look,
here
his
before.
hair is on the front of
It
his
keeps
of
repeating.
his body. I like the physics on that. It's not just forever behind him. I wonder if I can get it to go back in. Oh look, look at that! Look at how the hair twists around. No, that was a fluke. Wah, wah. There. Eh. then it's been so long since I played a console game. There might be difference when you're playing on controller. That thing is a weapon on its own. I've been playing more games on my PC lately. I found I added some RAM to my laptop not too long ago. The only reason I got me a new laptop because my PC, my desktop was 12 years old and never received any sort of upgrade ever. I bought it and just ignored it. But like I said, I was never a PC gamer, so it was fine for the longest time until I started kind of dabbling in this whole streaming
Curse this
thing.
realm.
Curse this realm. Oh no. Are you gonna say the same things over and over? Anyway. Yeah, so because I kind of started dabbling in streaming, trying to use my ancient desktop for editing and whatnot.
No, I will not go back. You, can you help me? Who are you?
Oh, you get to make your own person. See, I did not even know this. How do I?
The Queen?
Knowledge for knowledge?
The world will change, one way or another.
I love PC gaming because I'm always on my PC. It's interesting. I never had any problems with PC gaming. In fact, like if I had to trace my origins, I probably had a huge PC gaming era. Because I started when the first games I ever played were just on a PlayStation, but then I didn't even have a PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation, and then when that conked out, I had nothing for the longest time. But I remember playing like Quake on the PC, Sims, the first Diablo game, the first Fallout game. So I had this whole big chunk of time where I was a PC gamer. I only ever really started playing on the console again when the 360 came out. I haven't played my Switch in forever since I got my Steam Deck. See, I'm not the Steam Deck was very intriguing to me, but
We always had each other's
I'm
Let
not
us end this.
portable gamer. I don't even use a Switch. I had a Switch and then I just gave it to my son because I like the big screens, which is actually I think why I prefer console gaming. Yes, I know you can hook up your laptop to or your desktop to the TV, like a huge monitor, but that's a lot of work. That's too much work. So I guess that's what drew me more to console gaming. Although I will say that I played a little bit of the Gotham Knights game I played a little bit of Gotham Knights on the PC, and that has 60 FPS mode. Pardon me. And the consoles only go up to 30, so I might play that game some more on the PC. But going back to this game, it looks like I can have a feminine body with a masculine voice.
The
Check it out.
Queen?
The Queen.
Why should she care for one caravan? Knowledge for knowledge. The world will change, one way or another.
Oh, you kind of see where
We always had each other's back. I knew I could trust you.
I would use my OLED for PC gaming, but I'm way too afraid of accidental burn-in. I want to buy one of the things on my wish list is I want to hook up my gaming laptop to a monitor just a little bit bigger, because I have what, a 15-inch laptop, so I just want a little bit of a bigger screen and a keyboard. That's next on the list.
Let us end this.
Yeah, this is how you can tell that this isn't a triple A
Queen?
game. You know,
Why should
things
she care for
like
Knowledge for knowledge?
lips not syncing
Sounds like a
to
fair
audio
deal.
The
properly.
world.
We always had each other's back. I knew I could trust you.
I asked this on Threads a few weeks ago, but I asked people whether when they make characters in games, whether they make it look like them or if they like to make them completely from scratch. So here is me making someone, or trying to make someone, look somewhat like me. Yeah, the lips don't sync, the eyes kind of get all googly-eyed a little bit while they're talking, but whatever. Once the game gets started, he's gonna be too far from... You're never gonna be that close anyway. Hey, look. That's all you need to do. Is take the hair off. And done. Call it a day. That's me. Okay, well, we won't go full Senor Limpio. We'll keep the bald head, but we'll change up the facial hair. Fist shape. Little tubbier. Huh. Forehead. Okay. Oh. That's interesting. I've never seen forehead variations. The combat is really where I got the game. It looked interesting. The acting is also a weak point, not the worst I've seen. Oh yeah, I played Mass Effect Andromeda, so I can... I've seen terrible acting. The combat is... Is the combat good enough though to carry the game? I guess that's something that I want to know. What do you think? Because like I said earlier, combat is kind of make or break for me when it comes to games. My lips don't stick out that much. Why am I so grumpy? No, 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 no. Pouty. So it's between this or... I think that's it. The mechanics in Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah, you know, because I love the original Mass Effect games, so I wanted so bad to love Andromeda. You know what's funny about character creators, and when you're the type who tries to make them look like you, is that sometimes I will make a character in a video game and then look at myself in the mirror. Not sure, to be honest. I don't think I finished the tutorial stages yet. Yeah, Well, I'll see how far I can get in this. I also played Forspoken, which many people have compared this to. And that's kind of the vibe that I got when I saw the previews of this game anyway. It's like, you know, Forspoken, but in the desert. And I was able to finish Forspoken, so I'm hoping that I will be able to at least get my money's worth with this game. This game did I enjoy? It wasn't as awful as people made it out to be. The graphics, again, this is one of those games that I feel like I was able to give a little bit more leeway because I got it on sale way after it had first launched. So they may have tweaked a few things. I didn't think it was an ugly game. I thought the combat was okay. It definitely had variety when it came to combat. You could kind of play different ways. So in that regard, I gave it lots of I didn't hate it. I finished the game. I don't think I ever have. I don't think I have any desire to go back to it. I know that they released some DLC for it, but I don't know if I would ever play that. I feel like my chin is the wrong shape. No, my chin's not that pointy, and it's not that square either. Yeah, I think that's it. Mouth. I'm unhappy with the way my mouth looks. But yeah, so Forspoken, I was never. I hated the main character in Forspoken, but there was a twist in the game that, although I wasn't completely blown away by, okay, I won't spoil it for you, but there is a part of the game that there's a big twist, kind of 3/4 into the game, and I liked it. I downloaded the demo. I'm not sure if that was just a demo thing. There is lots of running around with nothing to do. Like, it's a big world with just creatures to fight, but not a whole lot of people to. All of your character interactions will be in like one city in the entire map. You can't get side quests out in the world. So that was a definite minus for the game for me. I think this is it. I think we have our dude. Green, brown, red. Not blue. Power Rangers colors. Why is that? Okay. I think this is it. This is us. Hi. Let's make him talk.
Let us end this.
The Queen?
Knowledge for knowledge?
The world will change, one way or another.
I just put 149, so I guess I should be used to empty spaces. Oh man, I wish I wanted to like Starfield. See, this is why I don't like getting swept up in hype, because I didn't really like Starfield. I didn't hate it, but I already kind of knew that I wasn't the audience for Starfield, mainly because I I didn't like Skyrim. I've never finished. The only Fallout game that I ever really played were the old top-down Fallout games, the Diablo type ones. So I don't really know why I allowed myself to fall into the hype of Starfield. Pachow. Sorry, I'm just taking some photos for later. I didn't play it because I knew I wouldn't like it. It's not my type. See, you're a smarter man than me, Beast, because I knew I wouldn't like it. But strategic RPG. Are you playing Baldur's Gate, Beast? Um, the last JRPG that I enjoyed was Tales of Arise. That was the last, and sometimes I get into the mood for it. That's the thing. Sometimes I'll be in the mood for uh, JRPGs. And so at the time, I was looking for a game to play. Woof. Okay, now here. Sorry for burping in your guys' face. My girlfriend and I we ordered food in at I think 11:30 at night. So we were eating till midnight and then went to bed. So I feel a little tubby. Anyway, as I was saying, see, I kept seeing Baldur's Gate gameplay videos online, right? And everyone is just screaming themselves over Baldur's Gate. But the thing is, I barely saw any game combat footage of the game, honestly. And it's not like I was looking for it, but you know, with all of the articles about Baldur's Gate, all you could ever see was, you know, the bear sex. Anywho, so last night I I googled some Baldur's Gate combat videos, and unfortunately I already know that I'm not gonna like it. That type of turn-based combat, the one where you have to move pieces like playing chess, that's not for me. So you know, I wish I could be. I tried XCOM, and I tried Gears Tactics, the Gears of War tactical game. So, you know, I don't think I'm gonna, you know, play Baldur's Gate. I have bought so many games that I kind of in the back of my mind know that I would not enjoy, but I still kind of buy it just because people say it's the best game ever. So I'm actively trying to not be like that anymore. Yeah, I finished Gears Tactics. It's one of my favorite games ever. I found myself getting further in Gears Tactics than I did XCOM, but that's because I'm a big Gears of War fan. One of my favorite franchises are the Gears of War games. So because of that, you know, I was able to enjoy a lot of Gears Tactics until it gets hard, you know, where you make mistakes and you die and you kind of have to repeat parts of the game. That's kind of also where I fail, is having to repeat certain areas. And yeah, I just don't get it just feels like chess to me, those types of games. My the type of turn-based RPGs or turn-based fighting games, RPGs that I enjoy are just the classic style ones. Yes, exactly. Like I'm not like myself in life, same as myself in video games. Uh, Thinking ahead, mm, not I'm not really the best at. See, that is exactly just what I said. Yeah, no tactical thinking, no forward thinking. It just Leroy Jenkinsing through life. So that's kind of how I am in video games as well. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just uh, I have to make so many tactical decisions in real life, being a parent, and at work, in the type of work that I'm in. That when I'm at home, I just want to shut my brain off. But Beast works in for some sort of firm. I remember this, right, Beast? Uh, Account management or something like that. Sorry, I know I asked people what they did for a living a while ago, so kind of mix people up. Yes, so your brain is kind of hardwired into thinking that way, aren't you? I have never been an organized person, so that I think that's it. Like I have no organizational skills. So, anywho, this is our character, and we will confirm him.
We always had each other's back.
We
I
always
knew I
did.
could trust you.
I know. I can trust you too. See, now that I have him looking a little bit more like me, now I feel like I wanna just change his. Ooh, change his facial hair. Not enough choices. Methodical. I grew up choices. Chrono Trigger. I've never played Chrono Trigger. I know it's very, well regarded and revered. I did play. I love Final Fantasy. I loved 7. Uh, Loved 8 and 9. So Final Fantasy 7 is where I started playing video games, and then I played 8 and 9. I feel like I like 9 better than 8 though. My one of my best friends, his favorite is number 8. Okay, we better get going. I have been just chatting for an hour. Thank you guys for being around. Uh, I've never played a Final Fantasy. I mean, that's valid. Some people have different tastes. Uh, I need to ask you guys something though, to the people who are on the stream. Have you noticed any dips in video quality? I know we haven't done much. We've just been in the character creator for 59 minutes, but you know what? You can be clean shaven. Do I want a light stash? Or do I want to be clean shaven? See, it's that soul patch. No, I don't. I would never rock a soul patch. Seems fine to me so far. No, thank you for that. Yeah, this stream was partly to check out Atlas Fallen, but it's majorly it was more to kind of test the 720p resolution of streaming. So, all right, here we go. This is us. We have made the decision. we will... There. Does that look like me? I'm happy. I'm happy. There you go. That's us. Who are you? I just realized it's saying there on the top. Who are you? Boom. Oh no. I still have coffee. Now it's cold. Mm. Hey, I finished the older Final Fantasy games too, but you know how they were numbered weird when they came out in North America? Like they kind of messed up the numbering of the games. So I actually don't know which ones I actually finished. I finished the one with the where you fight the train, where you can suplex the train. I finished that one. I finished the one with Kefka as the main bad guy. I don't know if that's the same one. I was 3 in 1992. 1991. I was 10, 9. That is FF6. Okay. So the SS card said FF3. See, exactly. So I don't know what it said on the game that I played. Although I think it may have said 6, because I can't recall ever telling myself that I finished Final Fantasy 3. I think maybe I worked my way back 765. Yeah, anywho. Here we go. Actual gameplay.
I can't lose you. Not now. The wraiths are coming. Please, wake up. Oh, thank the sun. Come, up with you. We have to move.
Tracker? What happened?
The caravan's been attacked by wraiths. I was looking for survivors, but I only found you.
Thank you for coming back for me. I was in this dream.
We're exposed out here. We need to get back to camp, now.
Yeah, I knew there was this weird thing about the way they numbered the games. But yeah, it was one of those games that I played and at the time I enjoyed. But that's the thing about retro games in general, is I need to be in the mood for it. I like modern games. I like modern features, I guess. You know, good graphics, good solid gameplay,
I'm a
smooth
tracker.
controls.
Finding lost people is what I do.
Still, you always have our backs. But why did this happen? This route has always been safe.
We've been
We
spoiled.
didn't
Yeah.
take our usual route. The Queen changed our course at the last moment.
The Queen? Why should she care for one caravan?
I don't know. This has never happened before. These lands,
So I
they're
have
cursed. Wraiths are everywhere.
But the guards, they should have
several
protected
new
us.
Hush. One's
YouTube
coming.
videos that I'm working on. I guess I'll share this as well.
to work.
I'm gonna play this as a spicy character. We
We
nearly
just escaped the storm.
We need a moment.
We need a moment.
Storm's out there. I'm right here. Move, or I'll throw you to the wraiths myself.
Go, child. The words of an unnamed mean nothing to his kind. Go. I'll be fine.
the way they speak to us.
This eclipse is an ill omen. The gods are on edge. Do not provoke them.
Yeah, we're gonna play this guy like a jerk. We're gonna play it like a Forspoken. Hey!
If they left us to die out there, someone needs to answer for that.
I agree. But now's not the time. Our people,
So
they're
yeah, I have a
beaten,
few
bloodied,
YouTube videos. I do have
afraid.
to pick up
Talk
my
to the
video
others.
because- okay,
We
right.
need to stick together. Try to keep the morale up or we'll die here.
We're strong. I know it. Together.
I come from talk to Warden Smith and Herder. I come from the generation I at least to me, I come from the generation right
So
before
many were
Pokemon.
lost. And the others are scared and alone.
Find Warden Smith and Herder.
Warden
We should
Herder.
all talk through this together.
So I never got caught in the Pokemon phenomenon. See, and you doesn't even seem retro. It does seem retro to me, but I get where that thinking is. I feel like the N64 is the beginning-ish of modern gaming. Like, you know, the N64, then the PlayStation, and blah 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 whatnot. I think anything before, like, the NES is retro. The Super Nintendo is retro. But 64 was like 64-bit, so maybe that was when I think video games started to try to level up. How are you feeling?
Have you recovered from the storm? Are you better?
I'm getting old. A few years ago... listen to me ramble. I will survive.
Are you hurt? Do you need a healer?
No. Don't worry about me. Heavens abide, though. I could eat a moose.
That settles it. I'll find you something to eat. You mentioned the Queen. She changed our route?
I overheard the guards. Although I don't know why the Thousand-Year Queen herself would take an interest in our caravan.
Oh,
But
the
for her to
Thousand-Year Queen.
personally intervene, well, something's afoot, child.
I've heard of the Queen, of course, but I have never
I think we're
seen
about
her
the same
in
age here,
person.
Beast. I was
Have
born
you?
in 82.
I have. Once. And I'd
Never
much
owned
rather
an
not talk
N64
about it.
though.
She is a monster. Despite having lived for centuries, she has
gaming
never stood for the
history.
people. She only serves Thelos. And their essence
Sonic.
needs.
See,
I see.
my gaming history. I was June of 1982. We're basically the same age. My gaming history has lots of has lots of patches. Like, I never owned any Sega consoles. I never played any Sonic games. I had a Nintendo when I was young. It's actually a family computer because it was the Japanese version. And then I had nothing. And then I had a PlayStation, a PS1.
I'll return.
I'll return. I had a PS1 and nothing. And then I had an Xbox 360. Matchmaking. It's dangerous to go alone. Oh, quoting other games. To open the menu. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here is where...
Have you talked to the others?
Not yet. I wanted to talk to you first. I'll return.
Hold. Okay.
So
So-
hungry.
Let's speak to Warden first. Look at that jumping style. What? Okay. To be fair, people actually do look down when they jump. So in that regards, That's way more realistic than most other jumping animations, right? Because you know how other games people just jump, looking forward. Commodore 64. My dad had a television and gaming at like 3. Burger time!
Whoa, stay back. The race are hammering on this thing like there's no tomorrow. Which, well, I suppose there might not be.
We were left behind in the chaos. What happened?
Captain Morath ran, no hesitation. He ordered his carriage away from the race at full speed. I've only seen him once since then. And he threw Builder to the storm.
Builder is... He's dead?
He mouthed off to one of Morath's favorites. Something about shoes, of all things. Next thing I knew, Morath was there. He threw Builder out himself. The screams.
We need to discuss our next steps. We cannot stand for this.
We're unnamed. What else should we expect?
They need us alive to keep this caravan going. We have to let them know.
Maybe. But what good will a gathering do? They have swords, friend. We don't even have armor.
It doesn't have to end in a fight. First, we need to come together.
You're right. I'll come to the campfire when I can.
Good. Thank you, brother.
In the meantime, this wraith isn't going to barricade itself off.
So my first impressions of the game, it does kind of seem... what is this? No. Blah 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 blah. It does seem a little bit derivative of games that have already been. Look at that moose. This must be Canada, man. Yeah, it feels like it doesn't feel like original. I feel like it doesn't seem to be trying to do something new in the genre, but that's not always a bad thing.
What are you doing? Get to work before the gods see us loafing.
Did something happen?
What? No, the gods are... they're vicious. I don't want to be thrown out.
Are you hurt?
Me? No, not yet at least. But Weira, they just left her there, in the sands. She was alive. I heard her voice. I thought I heard her voice.
Tracker and I were thinking we should meet at the campfire, just to talk about what happened. Together.
Oh, no way. They'll throw you out. All of you. I shouldn't even be speaking to you.
Maybe, but what's the alternative? We have to stick together, or we'll all die here.
Okay. Okay, I'll come. I just... thank you. As long as I don't need to talk. The memories are still too fresh.
Herder.
Hey, you two, get moving.
But we were exhausted and haven't gotten anything to eat yet.
Yes, we're starving.
If you can still talk, you can still work.
Hot water with a trace of food. Old family recipe. Everyone who complains gets hot water only.
Stop bothering me. Go back to work. Stop right there.
Okay, graphics, I don't mind. It looks good enough. You know, it's at it's still at that point where it looks like a modern game. It doesn't look ugly, that's
Whatever
for
I
sure.
do, it will still taste like water. That's all.
Looks like your food is ready to be handed out.
I'll be the judge of that. What do you want?
Could I have a serving?
It's barely edible, but I may do with what we have. You'll have to share it with someone, though. It's still a long way to the capital.
Tracker can have it all. She needs to recover. Thank you for this.
Let's give it back to Tracker. Oh. What? Oh, damn is right.
Must continue.
Thanks for joining me here, Beast. Had a lot of fun chatting.
Have you talked to the others?
Yes, things are rough, but I wanted to talk to you. I brought you some food. Here. Cook sounded confident it was edible.
I bet he did everything he could. Thank you for this.
Get some rest. We need you in good health. I'll handle the rest.
Get to it then. Leave an old woman to
Time
eat
flies
in
with
peace.
Yes, I had loads of fun with you guys. Thank you again for joining me. I know we did more chatting than we did actual gaming, but I think I'd call that a success. You have a good breakfast out there, Beast.
You don't belong in the upper camp. Work or we throw you out.
I think I might actually be done for now. We spent maybe 60 minutes talking and 15 minutes gaming, but again, I will call that a win. Like I was saying, this is simply a test stream, and it's better to talk to people than talk to nobody. Absolutely. You guys are great. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you later on in the day on Threads and on Discord. You guys have to remind me to use Discord. I'm still so new at it. I need to get better at using Discord. I feel like there's so much that I'm missing out on there. And it's weird why I find Discord so difficult to use, because I come from the era of internet chat. It was fun chatting on your stream. Thank you. Yes, there you go. Instant reminder. Yeah, I come from the era of early internet chatting, like chat rooms and whatnot. So I don't know why Discord is giving me such grief. I feel like that's the origins.
These guards. Have you seen the way they treat us? They won't even look at us when they order us to our deaths. Worms. Pigs.
Peace, friend. You don't want to attract Morath's attention.
Let him come. He's the fattest pig of all.
Hey.
He's a damn murderer.
Shush. Calm down.
I want to help. I want to help all of us. But we can't change things if we're dead.
Fine. I apologize. But we've all lost someone out there because of them.
Tracker wants to gather and talk about what happened. About what we should do.
You're damn right. We need to attack. Take the initiative.
I don't want to lose more people. We are tired, exhausted. First, we have to stick together.
Yes. Yes, there is strength in numbers. Very well. I will join you by the campfire. Just give the word.
By the campfire, then. We'll be waiting.
Can't change things if we're dead. Oh, I thought that was something you could pick up. Let's go back to Tracker.
Will not approve. The Essence blessing might be in question. Unimaginable.
I mean, maybe it's just, you know, a story, because of the story of how everyone is unnamed, that everyone's name is just what their job is. So I'm gonna give them a bit of What is this?
I was surprised when our caravan changed the route. Even more when I overheard that it was the Queen's orders. I tried to warn them that this would lead us into the cursed territory. Then the storm rose. We had no chance. The gods fled, cared only for their own lives, left us unnamed to die. Now we are lost. Everyone is unnerved. None of us unnamed dare to stand up for themselves. Yet. But Morath must know that he should care for us. Otherwise, everyone here will die.
Yeah, so you have a tracker, a warden, a smith, a herder. But in terms of what I can glean from the story, they're all unnamed. So they don't have names. So it makes sense that they're just called their job. So, you know, makes sense. Makes sense.
Tracker, I've checked on the others. They'll come as soon as they're done with their tasks.
Good. We'll wait until everyone's here.
I hope they don't take too long.
Dig-a-doom.
Friends, thank you for coming.
The situation is dire. We have lost family. The guards are as much a threat as the storm. We need to act.
What can we possibly do? They are guards, soldiers.
They say they don't care, but they need us alive if they want to reach the capital.
Yeah, there's no way they can carry the essence without us.
So I say we fight. There's more of us. We can take them. It's better than to die out there.
You know what? Yeah.
If we fight, we could win, but the cost will be steep. So I say we take our demands to the true culprit, Morath.
Yes, yes.
We have no other option, brothers. Sisters. Desperate times call for, well...
Morath. He can't escape justice. He's a murderer.
Hey, I feel like it's on brand with these types of games, you know. He's the chosen one. He's gonna start something. He will be judged.
He is, and he will be judged. But we must tread carefully.
Whatever happens, the most important thing is that we stick together and stay safe. That's how Morath will fall.
So if we agree, let's get through the night, and we'll act when we're rested.
Yes. Together.
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 Okay. Let's get back to work.
Is that Morath guy? Together.
You! What are those workers doing?
I don't know.
Of course you don't.
Captain Morath,
Be silent! I shall see for myself.
Oof, I understand real what you're saying about the voice
Captain
acting.
Morath, may the sun light your way. Can I?
No.
I mean, the dude is suitably awful.
Back to work, all of you. Now. Thelos is watching. Have you seen the mess we're in? And you sit around doing nothing?
Here we go.
There's no law against having a conversation, even for us unnamed.
You dare. You dare to...
We need you to listen to us now, or we'll all die. We run this camp, whether you admit it or not. You need us.
Choose your next words extremely carefully, unnamed. I've run men through for far less.
Then run me through. See how long you survive without workers to move the essence or cook your food.
You all think this is easy, don't you? How typical.
Child, be careful.
That's the problem with people like you. Overwhelmed by savage self-preservation. I did not ask for this either. Thelos challenged us to survive in this storm. Our god is watching us, and this charade puts us all at risk. You, ringleader, you dare talk back to me, then you'll be perfect for a task I have in mind.
Captain, you have to listen to us.
Silence! One of your kind stole something from me and ran into the wastes. Find it. We may reach an accord.
It is death out there. Don't.
That's actually where I might stop playing too real. Just get the ball rolling. So I stream from my basement, as you can tell. But early in the mornings, my girlfriend likes to run on the treadmill before all of the kids wake up, and it's just gonna be too loud to stream once she comes down here. So I have no choice.
What alternative is there? Fine, I will do it.
Well, thank you for joining me as well, Real, Shirobi, my brother, and TUB Strays. Thank you for joining me again.
Don't come back before finding that
This is probably where we will end our stream. It's actually not a bad place to end, because it'll be a good place to start the next episode if we choose to do this. This is mostly a test stream too, just to test the whole 720p quality, because my previous streams would kind of dip. There would be some scenes where it would get very, very pixelated. So I'm trying to find a good compromise when it comes to the videos. Good test streams this week. Thank you so much. Thank you for the input. That was actually very, very much needed. But yeah, so this is where we shall end the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. You might see me play some more of this on stream. I might play this off stream as well, and just kind of jump in every now and then. How do people do this? How do streamers do it? Do they save all of their gameplay? Do they not play unless they're streaming? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're just here trying to figure things out together. So that's been it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you soon. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. Depends on the game. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, that seems to be how it goes. Again, thank you to everyone who joined me. It has been a pleasure chatting with you guys. I hope we do this again soon. And have a great rest of your weekend-o. Bye.